today we got George Gervin, all-time Spurs, man. And one thing you don't know if you're new to this channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe on the video. But I like to find rare build names, man. And George Gervin is a lock and board mid-paint scorer. So I wanted to make sure I found this exact name for y'all boys today. And also, if y'all want a tutorial or some tips on how to find rare build names or how names trigger in the builder, let me know in the comments section, and I'll be sure to make sure that I'll make a video for y'all if y'all want to look for like a table setter or a locking board, or to get these names to trigger. There's certain requirements in the builder that you need to meet to get these names to trigger. So if you want a tutorial on certain names or certain builds, let me know and I got y'all boys. But today we got George Gervin, locking board mid paint score. So let's get into it, man. Make sure you make sure you like, comment, subscribe on the video as we're on our way to 2,000 subs, man. Appreciate all the support. So as you can see, I'm a build crazy guy. So let's get into it. So small forward, 6'7", 245, 7'1" wingspan, and this is George Gervin's exact stuff just from the View roster, the all-time Spur version. So let's get into it. So first we start with close shot, 81 close shot. 90 driving layup to give you that flow game on goal, 85 driving gun for aerial wizard and posterizer. You can +2 this, +3 this to get the 87, just to get the silver posterizer, or just use badge upgrades. 50 standing up, and that 60 post control just to give you post fade phenom and on bronze. Then we're gonna go to that shooting. So mid range is 85. Your 3-point is gonna be 80. So that's gonna give you everything on silver. I believe you can get this to 89 or 87 to get shifty shooter on silver, or at least get the set shot specialist to gold. Your 3 is at 80. I believe you can get to 81, 82, 83. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly, but 83 is still pretty solid. This is a pretty solid mix. If you do +1 on your shooting to get to 86, you can get Michael Porter jump shot. For those who are, liking Michael Porter, or you can use Matt Ryan or somebody like that if you need a jump shot. Then we'll go to pass accuracy. So 72 pass accuracy, 75 ball handle, 75 speed with ball to get you that silver lightning launch, and then the bronze abilities. So like I said, right now you're very balanced. You can shoot, you can score. You really don't have a weakness. You're a good all-around build right here at 6'7". Interior defense is going to be 73. Your perimeter is going to be 87. So you do get that silver challenger, silver on-ball menace, silver pick dodger, and that purple off-ball pest. You get that 73 steal just to get silver interceptor. Like I said, you can +1 that, or you can +1, +2 your challenger, depending on like what you play in that game. But you can run the offense a little bit. You're a great slasher, and you got a good, decent enough shooting to where you can be a threat all places on the floor. Then we're gonna go with the 85 offensive rebound, 85 defensive rebound to get that rebound chaser on silver and that box out beast on gold. And that way, now you're a threat to help on the boards. You can crash for your team. Like I said, just be that third line of support for them. Then you're gonna finish off with speed on 80, agility on 80, strength on 69, and vertical on 75. So like I said, it's a very good all-around build. You have high driving layup, high driving dunk, good ball handle. So let's go to the takeovers. So you can do attack the rim with the lethal layup or attacking lethal layup. You also get sharpshooter, which I would do, so you can get clinic, and that'll give you that +5 on 3-point shot. Your 90, and then you get +6 on mid range, get you that 91 mid range, and then your driving layup will go to 96. So clinic on sharpshooter ability probably is the best one for this build. You could do glass gunner if you wanted to, just to get that 3-point shot and that mid-range higher, and then you get defense rebound, or you can go offensive artist just so you get mid-range, 3-point shot, and pass accuracy. So those would be the 3 I would use. You don't really get too much other things. Driving layup, trifecta is cool, but I would just do sharpshooter. That way you just make sure you're hitting your 3s and stuff. But like I said, man, just in the beginning of the video, like you seen, man, George Gervin, Cooper Flag, Julius Erving, lock and board, mid-paint score, man. That's what I do, man. We find rare builds and players, man. This time we got to do both at the same time. So you got an elite wing defender, effortless elevation in traffic, one dribble rise is good, and finishes fluidly on drives. And then the weakness is not really a weakness. Can't muscle through traffic. I mean, who cares if you're not strong? It's not really a weakness in my opinion. So there you have it, George Gervin. You have the lock and board mid-paint scorer. Okay. And as always, we show you the cap breakers just so y'all can see what you can kind of do with this build.
Trying to go hoop in the city.
So let's go to the cap breaker screen as always. So you can get 95 driving layup, you can get 90 driving dunk, or you could just go to 89, and then that'd be a good threshold for most of your dunking needs at 89. But if you wanted to get to 90, you could. You can get 87 mid-range on this build and 81 three-point shot. So you're not quite going to get to those next set of set shot specialists, but you can always tier it up +1 or +2 and just use shooting cap breakers and the build specialization for shooting, just so you can use those without having to affect other stuff on the build. Pass accuracy, you can get a nice little boost there as well. You can get the 84, which will give you that gold dimer. Ball handle, you can get the 80 ball handle and 80 speed with ball. I'm not sure if this would unlock blur or not, but I know if you get 80 speed with ball, I know that is one of the requirements. So you could get blur if you just did the speed with ball. If we go over here to perimeter defense, you can get the +5 to get the 92 perimeter defense. So you can have 90 driving dunk, 94 layup, 87 mid-range, 92 perimeter, and then of course you get 83 steal, and then you can get pretty decent block on this as well. 83 block. So you have 83 block, 83 steal, and 92 perimeter defense. So, you know, lock and board mid-paint score. You know, you could turn yourself into a lock with this build, as well as getting even more rebounding. So +3, +3, +2, that's 8. And then that's 93 rebounding, and that would be the next threshold of rebound chaser and box out beast. So you could go that route and say, hey, I'm going to be a rebounding wing for the team, and then that way you have 93 defensive rebound. So a lot of different ways you can go with this build, for sure. And then of course, like I said, 85 speed. You could get your strength up on the back end as well. So as you can see, 4 + 4 + 4. So that's 12. So that's going to give you 81 and then 86 strength. So you can end up with 86 strength. So if you do end up trying to be like a rebounding wing, you can put 92 perimeter defense, then you can put your block up to 84. Then you could get your rebound at 93 and then put some strength up. And then now you've kind of turned yourself into like a off-ball lock who can like really help rebounding on those 7'4", 7-footers in certain situations. So that is it, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on the video, man. It's your boy Zig the GOAT, man. Appreciate all the support. And we on our road to 2,000 subs, man. So make sure you keep subbing up, keep liking the channel, man. I'm going to keep dropping these videos, man. It's your boy Zig the GOAT, and I'm out.